All right, everybody. We're doing something totally different today. I have never done this before in my life. First time experience. It's with a great friend of mine. I'm not for sure how this is really gonna go. Hi, Hope. What are we doing today? Hi, babies. What are you doing? What's wrong with you, Hope? All right, so what I'm hearing we're going to do today is take those deer, bring them, you can see them there through that opening. We're going to bring them in this alleyway.
As soon as they run through there, we'll shut this gate.
Trap them into this portion so they can't come back into the original field. We'll bring them down the alleyway. Again, folks, I've never done this before. These two guys have. And I'm gonna put myself in the most dangerous spot just for my people. Then we bring them into this alleyway, which, as you guys can see, kind of starts to neck them down also. They got more room to kind of move here. And then you start to hone them down so you can't have 6 deer wide, right? You hopefully have 2 or 3 wide at the most.
You can have 8 wide there.
And you take this gate, you close it off. So now all the deer are in the skinny alleyway. Okay, that piece. So this is the you can't come past me panel.
Yep.
Even though I hear they still come past you panel.
And then you come up.
They can come through cardboard.
Okay, so now we are the deer. And they're just so calmly coming up through here. Acting so nice. They love this process, right? And then we turn 90. We turn another 90, and now we're in the, what do you call this?
Handling facility.
The handling facility. So we're still deer coming through. And now the deer have to come into here. Is there an exit if I go on through?
Yeah, you can.
All right. So we're still gonna be a deer. We're coming up through here, and you guys can see this panel and this panel. This is considered a compartment. We can drop that guillotine and drop this guillotine and keep one deer here. And then we can inspect that deer and see what's going on with that deer from the actual human side of the handling facility, which is over here. So just imagine the deer coming all the way through here. I'm deer number 1 because you don't see deer in front of me. Coming all the way through. They got a nice light, LED lights bringing them all the way up. And this would be the first deer.
Yep.
Be one in each one of them compartments.
And how many deer are we gonna move through here? 8?
8.
So 8 of these compartments will have 1 deer in each of them is the hope. After the vet says, give them a shot, right? They go take a nap. We open up this door, we pull the deer out, and then as long as the vet's okay with it, we're gonna video that part of the process too. This won't be used, so when it is used, I'll have to come back and video that portion of the process. Is that it?
That's it.
All right, show's gonna start. We'll see how this goes.
They get past, everybody go in a straight line and then walk.
So we create a wall.
So we're gonna walk a single file line along this fence right here. Okay.
Yep.
And when we start walking up there, them deer are gonna take off and they're gonna run this way. When they run this way, then we're gonna spread out and make a wall this way. Once we see them go past that point, me and you gonna take off running up here to shut that gate.
Y'all gotta get through there before I get there to shut that gate.
No problem. To keep the deer on the other side of the gate, we got it. Clear as mud.
See, they know. So they
Yeah.
just done this a couple days ago.
Well, that's the beauty of repetition.
Look to see that big guy there.
Who they looking for? You?
No. You.
All right. When they go, they'll take off flying.
Okay.
Yeah, see, they're not off road.
Yeah, they are. Here they're fixing to go.
Takes 1 leader to take the whole pack, doesn't it?
Probably be at number 6.
This is already further than we've ever walked.
Well, you see the one in the very front? She's the one taking them. The red tag.
They're bigger up close. Oh,
Yeah.
they're not letting go.
Here they go.
They don't want to go.
No.
They're fine.
There they go.
Start to finish.
Now you form a line.
I'm just gonna hinge 360 degree or 180.
Yep. Hang on, Chris. People catch up.
That's bright. Can't even see the deer, it's so bright. They're up there.
There they go.
They're cooperating. We gotta beat you, right, Hope? Ooh. Yep.
Yeah, they're going. There they go.
All right. They already passed you, Tom?
Yeah.
Nice. I got this side.
Tom's got that, so they can't come back through.
Your side. There you go.
See the hoof in the corner.
I got this side.
Has any of them went in the building yet? You want to keep it close to it?
Yeah, I'm right. I can't do nothing over here. Only missed one. That one went between my legs. There's no deer in this alleyway, so should we just one? One. You want us to just hinge back and let it come through?
Come your way.
Got it.
You want to get all them
Separated.
separated? Let that one stay out there.
One.
One come between us.
My right between my legs.
Mine. That's with that camera.
I was sweeping around that corner that's wide open. No, the only thing I can do is close it off to the door there.
We're in this alley in here.
I heard the hooves. There was two, so one went this way and one went the other way.
Two of them come running at us. Yeah.
Are you wanting to get the last one in
I want
now?
to get the last one.
Okay. So where is the last one?
Where's that? Down by
I don't
Brent?
know. You want to get these all separated to where you just got
Let me
one?
go around. I'll get in with Brent and sneak through the opening in the door and I'll holler at you and let you know where it's
Well, we
at.
probably need to take this out with us.
We can do that.
Once we get it past past this door.
Gotcha. So as you guys can see, here's did it come get me? There's one deer in this one. Yeah, Hope's was empty, right? Okay. And there's another deer in there, as you guys can see it right there. So at this point in the process, the deer are being separated into individual compartments, and we're trying to stay quiet because we want the deer to be calm. We'll come back here in a minute.
There's 3 of them in there. There. All right, there's one right here. There's one right here. Open that one out.
We got 2 here and we got 1 here.
This one's not. Chris, you gotta make sure it's
Good job, everybody. All right, Hope, we got all 8 deer in individual pens and separated. What are you going to show us now?
The fawns.
The babies. Do I need to lock this door behind me?
Yeah.
Self-closing gates. I think most people would say this is the best part of a deer farm. When you have the babies and you bottle feed them, they like humans.
There's still 2 more downstairs.
Hi. Oh, you're a buck. I see your
That's
buttons.
Stumpy.
Nice. Oh, because you're short.
No, because he was 8 pounds when he came out.
Oh.
This one's Rocky.
Come here.
That's Peaches. She's skittish.
Hi, Peaches.
This one's Rocky.
Rocky. Hi, Rocky. Uno's the happiest, but she was number 1. Don't bite my finger, Uno.
She wants cookies.
Don't bite my finger, Uno. And how old is Uno?
Una is around 6 months, I think.
So she is
The oldest.
6 months old. I'm going to get down here on my knees. That'll kind of show you guys I'm holding the camera at my chest. So she's about 3 feet tall. What do you think she weighs, Hope? 50 pounds? Think she weighs more than 50? Hi, Uno.
Rocky is probably.
They're very inquisitive. And this spring, they started off about a little bit bigger than that, didn't they? Well, you think I have a cookie? Huh? She's got an interesting mohawk on her neck.
All the
Calic.
does have that.
A nice calic. So these deer aren't in this process, and to kind of give you guys the reason we're running the deer in, and the reason we're separating the deer is because they're going to be put to sleep and they're going to be AI'd, which stands for artificial insemination. A vet is coming. This ensures that the does go through a less stressful breeding compared to natural breeding. And as you can see, these deer have a lot of area to travel. And then the fawns have a smaller area, but they also have cover and fed under a roof. So once the vet gets here, as long as they're okay being videoed, we'll finish this process. All right, Hope, what are we doing?
Bottle feeding.
Bottle feeding the youngest babies. Hi, how are you?
That's Rennie.
This is Rennie, and that one's Stormy.
Yep.
And Stormy, I'm sure everybody notices, is missing a hoof. Stormy had an accident, and Stormy's healing. And Stormy still likes to eat. What do you think, Remy? What do you think? All right, what do we do to help, Hope?
Nothing.
Well, there's something that you're doing, so why don't you enlighten us on what you're doing?
Well,
Other than just putting water in a measuring cup.
yeah, well, you put the water in, and then...
No, are you sure?
Yeah.
The water doesn't go out?
No.
Come on, Hope. You have nothing to be scared of. You're just giving us the process.
Oh, no. We have to microwave it.
How much water, Hope?
A cup, 2 and a 4 cups. Or somewhat around there. Doesn't have to be
You're
exact.
about an eighth over. So
It's
you're doing
fine.
good.
Yeah.
All right, and then you heat it up.
For 100 minute, 20 seconds. And
Okay.
It has to be between 120 degrees and 126 degrees.
Why?
So it kills all the bad bacteria in it.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay. We're going to let this stuff heat up. We'll be back. I hope. So in my mind, I'm looking for 123.
Yeah.
Well, I see 108.
Yeah.
Why?
Because the milk has to cool down to what it would be out of the mama.
So the 123 is to kill bacteria.
Yep.
The 108
It's so they don't burn their mouth.
is so they don't burn their mouth, and now it's the same temperature as their mother's milk.
Yeah, but if it's too cool, they don't digest it.
Okay.
So
Well, we're 108.
it's fine.
Let the fun begin, right?
Yeah.
Which ball is mine?
That one.
The blue one? Well, okay. Look at that. Just look at that. Come over here. She gave me Stormy because she said Stormy will fight you.
No, this one looks like it.
Oh, Remy will fight you. Remy's going to town over there.
Yeah.
I mean, how is this not just awesome? I mean, come on. Well, that'd take what? Oh, a minute and 30 seconds.
Yeah.
So the prep work's what takes so long. The actual feeding part,
Is
pretty
the
quick.
easy part, but after all the cleaning up parts, the one that takes
Yeah.
the longest.
Gotta make sure everything's disinfected and all that good jazz. All right, well, that's feeding of fawns. That's not my first time doing that. I just really like doing it, and especially when they're a little bit bigger and they come right up to you and they actually know you and they act like they like you instead of being scared of you. Next step, if the vet allows, is the AI process. All right, everybody. So as you remember from earlier in the video, each deer is in its own individual compartment. As you just noticed, they have a stick. They're sticking that stick inside of the slots in which allow you to see the deer. On the end of that stick, there is a syringe that is holding the sedation medicine. So they're giving the deer a shot, basically, is what's happening here. There you saw the vet tech placing a deer on a cart. After the sedation takes place, each deer is placed on a cart, as you see here. We gently put the deer on the cart. The deer are then shaved and then taken to the vet, and you see how they're held at an angle. The reason those deer are held at an angle is to ensure that the deer don't have any liquids going into their lungs and causing problems. If you watch closely, you'll see the vet looking through a scope. This is where, as you can also see in the text, the vet is placing the sperm into the proper location in the uterus. Here, the vet in the blue shirt will make 2 small incisions for him to utilize the scope. I know this is a very quick process, as this is a time lapse. You'll also notice down here in the bottom right-hand corner, we are placing the deer on a cot very gently and carrying the deer back out into the field where that deer will actually receive a second shot to reduce the sedation and wake the deer up in its natural elements, which were the field that it ran out of, as you saw in the beginning of the video, and ended up in its individual compartments. And again, here on the left, you can see the vet using the scope, placing that sperm into the proper locations in the uterus. And again, here you can see the vet making 2 very small incisions on the deer's belly to ensure that he finds a proper location. He's also allowing everybody to look through the scope and see what it is that he is looking for in there to ensure that everything is placed exactly where it belongs. The reason for AIing deer is what they call live cover. A buck covering a doe is actually less successful than AI, artificial insemination. The reason for that is the sperm has much less distance to travel. I hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, like, comment, subscribe.